Before heading to the video, if you haven't subscribed the channel, do subscribe it and don't forget to click the bell icon for the latest update notification. If you like the video, do like, comment and share. Stay tuned with learnbay.co. Happy learning!
Okay, so let's start. This one is, I think, yes.
I think you can just ask if we have any question on particular assignment, because when you open int assignment, I do not have any question in this one. At least.
Yes, that's what. So I was, I asked, so I don't get any response. But
I think it's better to start from string.
The previous batches, what happened? They have, raised the concern that all the assignments should be solved. So I don't know if you guys are comfortable with this basic assignment on int, float, complex, and boolean. Then we are done with it. So if you have done it, then it's fine. We can skip
Abhishek, maybe we can quickly just go through all the assignments.
Okay, fine then.
Don't spend too much time on it. Maybe we can quickly walk through that. Yes.
Okay, so declare an int value and store it in a variable. This is very simple. This is what, like, you can do anything is equal to 10. Check the type and the print the ID. So you can check the type of A and ID of A. Okay, so this is how this will be. Yeah, correct. So this is the type and this is the ID. That will be coming random for you guys. Take one int value between 0 to 256, assign it to two different variables. Check the ID of both the variables. Okay, so if you will take A is equal to, let's say, 100, B is equal to 100, and then you will check the ID of both the variables. So let's say if you check print ID of A, ID of A, comma ID of B, right? So they should come same. So 664 and 664. Take one int value less than -5 or greater than 256. Assign it to two different variables. So let's say if you are taking A is equal to 300, B is equal to 300, and now let's say if you check print ID of A and B, then it should come as different ID, right? Let's see that. So this is coming as 4480 and 496, which is the different IDs for this. So this is because of the object usability concept. Okay.
But
This
Abhishek,
problem.
but I don't get that. Even if the values are same, I am getting different IDs.
Why? Because that is the object usability concept we have discussed in the class. So integer follows the object usability concept, and that is in the range of 0 -5.
Yeah. I assign values in the range 0 to 256. Even then, I am getting different IDs.
Where you are trying? Where you are trying? Where you are writing the code?
Okay. No. I am wrong. Sorry.
Yeah. Okay. So now next, let's come to this question. Here, arithmetic operation, take two different integer values and store it in two different variables and do below operations. So simple. You may take num1 is equal to int input enter first number, and then this is num2 int input enter second number. Okay. Now we just have to write print addition, or you may write this way: f sum of num1 comma num1 and num2 is num1 plus num2. Okay, now you can write difference of num1 and num2 is num1 minus num2. You may write product product is num1 into num2, and then you have okay. So let's say enter 10, then 3. So 10 sum of 13, 7. Product is 30, 10 by 3 is this is this 1, and 1000. Correct. So this is very simple. You just have to take two numbers and you have to perform all the arithmetic operation. Next, comparison operator. So take two different integer values. Similarly, you can take these two integer values here, and then you have to compare these two numbers with the different comparison operator. Now, if you'll be comparing, so let's say you may write print. Correct. So then 3, this is 2, smaller than 3. This should num1 is less than num2. This is false, right? And then 10 is smaller or equal to 3, false. 10 is greater than or equal to 3. This is also false. So let's make it as greater than. This will be now true. So let's say if you keep it 10 and 10. So these two are false, this two is true. So you can check with the different inputs. Okay. Now equality operator. So take two different integer value and compare those two values. So we will take the same value, num1 and num2, and we will be writing here print sim num1 is equal to num2. So you'll be writing equal to num2. Okay, or you can check with the not equal to sign also. That will return you. Here it will return you so 10 and 3. Sorry. This is 10 and 3. If you write this is false. Now if you write 10 and 10, so this will be true. Okay, so you can check with the different input. Now here we have discussed this already in the class. So if you have 10 and 20, then what will be the output here? So in the AND operation, it will check for the second value and it will look for the false. So the result here will be 20. In this case, the result will be 0 because 0 is false. Here again, the result will be 0 because the result will be false. So let's just write 0.0, then what will be the result here? The result will be this 0. Okay, why? Because the first value itself is false. So if the first value is false, then it will return that value in the case of AND operation. And when it will return the first value, if you have the some value, not the logic. Okay, now 10 or 20, so it will return 10, 0, 20, 20, 20 or 0, 20, and if you write 0.0, then it will return 0.0 because the first value is false, so it will check whether the second value is true or not, right? So second value is also false. Now it will return output as 0.0. Okay, now this is just opposite, so this is fine. Now bitwise operator, so you have to perform this. So simple, you have to write print 10 and 20. Okay, so that result you are getting as 0. Now let's say if you'll be writing 10 or 20, the result will be 30. So basically this, how you do that, we have already discussed. I'll not discuss everything, but yes, I'll discuss one problem. Let's say 10 and 20. So 10 has to be represented in the binary format 0B1010, you may write, right? Similarly, so 0B, just remove this 0B not required. Now 20 can be written in the format 20 is equal to 10100. Now this is 5-bit and this is 4-bit. So make the bit similar. You have to add 0 in the beginning. Okay. Now do the AND operation here. So we know that AND operation, if both the bits are 1, then only the result is 0. If both the bits are opposite, then the result will be 0. If both the bits are same, then the result 1. Means both the bits are 1, then the result 1. Okay. So this is 0, this is 0, this is 0, 0 and 0. Everything is 0, so the result is 0. Similarly, let's say if you perform the OR operation, if any one value is 1, then the result will be 1. So this is 1, this is 1, this is 1, this is 1. So 1, 1, 1, 1 and 0. So basically this result is going to be 30. Fine. Clear, everyone? Any question?
So we say one thing. So we need to process like this, or just output we can give. It's fine. It is just our manual task.
No, this is just to cross-check manually. You don't have to do it like this. This is just to cross-check, just to understand how it is working. Yeah, just to understand. You don't have to do the processing like this. Okay, you have to just perform this, and you'll be getting the output.
Hello, am I audible?
Yeah, your voice was breaking. What I am saying,
okay,
that you don't have to do these things. Okay, these calculations is for understanding purpose, how it works. Okay. Yeah. So
yeah,
what is
I got
the
it.
output of the expression? Yeah. What is the output of the expression in print statement cross-check before running the program? So is equal to 10, b is equal to 10. You are checking with the is operator. This will be true, right? Now what will be the output of this? This will be false. Okay. So is operator checks the ID. So ID of this 10 value will remain same. That's why this A is B going to give you true, and this is going to give false because ID is similar. In this case, this is false and this is true. Why? Because in this number falls outside the range. So ID is different. So since ID is different, this will return false and this will return true. Okay. Now, what is the output of expression inside the print statement? So I have given you the operator precedence. So can anyone tell me what will be the execution sequence? First of all, the brackets, right? So if you check here, this is the bracket we have, and then this is the bracket we have. So let's do it one by one. First of all, this will be 10, and then plus this will be 10 into 32, right? Or let's make it 320, and then double slash 2, and to the power 5, then AND operation 20 plus bitwise negation of 10. So bitwise negation of minus 10, what is the result? Minus 10 plus 1, minus 9, minus 9 into minus plus 9. So 20 plus 9 and shift 2. Okay. So the next operation we will be doing is, so 10 plus 320 double slash 2. Clear? 2 to the power 5. Plus 9 left shift 2. This is the result. So in this 2 to the power giving you, right? Clear? Now 32 divided by 320. So now the precedence we are going to give to the division, right? So this will become 10 plus 10 and 20 plus 9 left shift 2, correct? Now we will be giving this plus. This will become 20 and 20, 20 and so 20 plus
20
9. So
plus.
now we will be doing 9. Okay, and then left shift 2. Clear? Now in this case, which one is higher precedence? And is it bitwise and? Let's see the result. So 20 will be 10100 and 29 will be okay.
Triple 110.
1201. Now this is the bitwise AND operation. This is going to 1, this is going to 1, this is 0, this is 0, 0. Basically the result you are going to get here is 20. Okay. So 20 and 29 will give you the result 20 now. So 20 left shift 2. Now 20 left shift 2, what will happen? So it will be, basically this will become 0100, and you will 2 bits from the left side, 2 bits. So add 0B here. B. Let's come.
Abhishek,
All these things. Let's see the result. Yeah.
Abhishek, first it will be left shift, then it will be AND
So,
operator.
sorry.
First we'll do left shift and then we'll do AND operator. Bitwise AND.
My voice is audible to everyone?
Sorry. Abhishek, I said first we'll have to do left shift and then we'll have to do AND operator. The last two operation that we did.
Yeah, sorry. Yes, so double one, 11101. Now left shift, so you'll remove 2 bits and then you will add 2 bits. So this will become what? Whatever. So add 0B here. What is the result for this? Hmm.
20 and 116 will give us the answer.
116 I'm getting, right? This is
Yeah.
116.
So 20
So
and
now
116.
20 and 116.
Yeah.
20 and 116 will be what? This is, let's say this is 116 and 20 is 11010. This is what 20 is, 11010. So now add 0 in the beginning. Now this is 0, this is 0, this is 0, this is 0, and this is 1. Still I'm not getting the result, I think. Let me see the operator precedence. We didn't discuss about the operator precedence.
Abhishek.
Yes.
Abhishek, can you just write print 20 and 116?
Okay, 1 minute. Let me check. Okay.
Print 20 and 116.
116.
Yeah, that's it. Just do that now. Yeah, print this.
Yes, this is giving the result. So what I made the mistake. What is the 20 binary value of 20? Bin of 20. 10100. Okay. 10100. So we'll be having 00 in the beginning. This is 0101. This is 0. Yes, correct. That's fine. Okay, so yeah, the same process. Like till here, everything is fine. Just last one you have to do for clusters. I think I have not given you guys. Even I forgot. So let's see. Where is that?
Abhishek, it's there in class 6 notebook.
Yes, I got it. Yeah. So this is the operator precedence we have. Where okay, left shift is coming before bitwise and. Yeah, so like this kind of problem, if you are doing it manually, see, if you will be executing this code in Python, it will be giving you the result directly. But if you want to understand how it is working, then you have to follow this operator precedence. Okay, that's it. Now membership operations, so 2 in Python 2.7.8, this will give you true. 2 is available, 10 is available inside this list, so it will be giving you true. 10 inside this tuple, that is also giving you true because it is available. 2 inside this one, this set, this is also true. 3 is there as a key. So in the dictionary, we always check the key while doing the membership operation, and 10 in range 20, this is also going to give you true. Why? Because this 10 will be available between the range 0 to 20. Okay, so you can perform the membership operation on the range function also, or all on these data types. Okay, this is just, I think, integer temporary in binary octal hexadecimal form. Declare one binary, one octal, and one hexadecimal value, and store them in 3 different variables. Convert 9876. So how you have to declare this one? So you have to just write, you know, that let's say bin underscore num is equal to 0b1010. Okay, now for CT underscore num is equal to 0x FC98. This is the hexadecimal number, right? Now convert 98676 to their corresponding binary, octal, and hexadecimal. So let's take num is equal to 9876 and then print bin of num. This is the binary equivalent. Then you have oct of num, OCT. Then you have hex of num. So HEX. Execute this. We have binary, octal, and hexadecimal values. Okay. So basically, this is just to understand that which all prefixes are there in the binary, octal, and hexadecimal value. What will be the output of the following? So we have a number binary we are printing. This is going to give me the decimal equivalent of this binary value, decimal equivalent of this octal value, and decimal equivalent of this hexadecimal value. Bin of 80 will give me the binary equivalent, octal equivalent of this, hexadecimal equivalent of this. In bin, basically here the target is, you can understand that inside the bin function, oct function, or hex function, you can pass any argument. Like you can pass a decimal value, you can pass a binary value, you can pass octal value, or you can pass a hexadecimal value also. Any value you can pass inside the bin. But remember, bin, oct, and hexadecimal are used to represent only the integer values, not the float value. Okay, fine. So this int is done, right? Now next we have int assignment is the next. We have float assignment.
Sir, all assignment is similar than like int, so no
Yes.
need to solve that.
Yeah. So everyone is okay with that. Shall we move to the next assignment? Or anyone is there who wants me to solve float complex and boolean?
Yes, we can move.
We can move, Abhishek.
Yes, sir.
It's better to start with strings.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Directly strings is okay.
So shall I start with string, list, or loop? Which one?
Strings first.
String. Okay. Let's start.
Only string.
Yeah, strings, sir.
So now we have this. So first of all, declare string and store it in a variable. Very simple. This is my underscore str, and we know that you can keep the string in the single quotation, double quotation, or triple quotation. So I'll be writing here, let's say Python. Okay. Now you have to check the ID and the type. So type function is going to give you the type as the string, and ID function will give you the ID of this or memory address of this. Of my underscore str. Okay. Let's see the output. Okay. Till then, yeah. So next we have which one is invalid and which one is valid. So this is valid or invalid? This one, it is valid, right? Now, what about this one? This is also valid. What about this one? Valid. What about this one? Valid. What about this one?
Invalid.
Invalid.
Invalid. What about this one?
Invalid.
So let me write here. This is valid. Also valid. This is also valid. This is also valid. This is invalid.
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 What about
Valid.
Valid.
And what about this one? This is also valid,
Valid.
right? Learnbay for Java, this one.
Valid.
Valid.
This is also valid.
Valid.
Now next, this one, valid or invalid?
Valid.
Valid.
Valid. Right? What about this one?
Invalid.
Invalid.
Okay. So this is what you have to do. So if you are submitting the assignment, just keep it as valid or invalid. That's it. Next, we have write the code to get the output mentioned below print statement. So my string and my string one. Now print output, the length of my string is okay. So you have to find the length. Okay. So basically you have to get this same output. Okay. So now you have to just copy this text and then use here that as the f. The output of the my string is here. You just write the length of my underscore str. Okay. So that will give you the 66. That will be the in the
Bracket.
Okay. So this is 66. Now ID of my string and my str is same. So that should return true, right? So this is again you will be doing the same thing.
It is actually.
I think actually it will be different.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's what I asked on the yesterday. It will be false.
It involves dot
Space
and
does-
apostrophe.
Abhishek, there is space which does not fall under reusability concept.
Okay. Yeah. So that should okay. So the yes, correct. That will be false.
So it will be
My
IDs are different.
I made the changes in the previous assignment, but I have not made in the made changes in my the assignment which I give. That will be false. That should be false. So here I should be right. ID of my string and my str1 is false. So this should come as my underscore str is my underscore str1. This is going to be false. Right. Now output type of my str is str. So just you have to type this. Control C, F, double inverted comma, and here you will be writing type of my underscore str. Okay. Now this is how you can get the str. So you'll be doing the slicing. So let's see this first. What we are getting here. We are getting type of my underscore str. This should be in the quotation. So we are getting class str, right? So this class str, we have to slice this part, only this part. Okay, if you want to get this, so you can do the slicing here. Now you just have to count this. Okay, so 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So 6 colon 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. we are getting str. Now you can remove this. So what I should give? Length of my str minus 2. Length of this thing. Minus 2. Open type for some error.
But Abhishek, we have to find the type of my underscore str. Then how can you define str in the beginning itself?
No, what I'm doing, I'm converting that to this string because type is object. You cannot apply the what is it? You cannot apply this function. You cannot apply this slicing on the type object. Okay. So what I should write? 6. This is 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12, right? Let's say if I'm writing till 12, then what it is giving? It is giving me str in the quotation. I'll be writing 7 colon 11. Now I should, yes, I'm getting, this should be 8. Yeah. Okay. So basically, this is just nothing but the formatting and the slicing and all those things. So how you are getting this output? Simple. You have to just explain it this way. Okay. Otherwise, you will just write. If you write type of my str, that is also fine. Basically, we are trying to find the type. But if you want the output in this format, then you have to perform this slicing. So for doing this slicing, you have, this is a type object that you have to convert into the str object, and then you'll be doing this slicing, because slicing is applicable on the sequence, not on the integer or the type object. Type function returns a type object. Remember that. Okay. Fine. Now let's see the indexing. So you have to, the first character in my str is a. So you have to print this in this format. So you'll be just writing here print, and this one you have to keep in the quotation. This will be f, and first character is, you'll be writing my underscore str of 0. This will be giving you the first character, which is a, right? Now the first character in my underscore str is last character, I think. Last character is h. So you'll be printing the same way.
Abhishek, you have that last character question as fifth one. I think that will be the first character using length function.
Yeah, using length function.
You have last character question as fifth one in the same step.
Okay.
I think that question would be using length function on the first character.
Using, oh, sorry, correct. First character. The first character in my string str using length function, you have to write my underscore str of length of my underscore str minus 1. Correct? But it is last character. No? I am saying h, then it should be a here, right?
In my string, it is last.
Minus length of my str will give us the first character.
Yes, yes. So, but why I'm writing this H? That should give the, here it should be A, right? I think I have made the mistake. This should be A.
Yeah,
I
it's
think
here.
it's
This should
a
be A.
question mistake.
Yeah. So my str, this will be minus of length of my str, and then this will be giving me the output. Yeah. So the character at index 10, I don't know whether it is at 10. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
Space
8,
will be
9, 10. It is a space. Why I have written C. Lot of mistakes in my assignment. Use positive indexing. So you can do that, right? You just write my str of 10. This is my str. Use negative indexing H. Last character minus 1 it will come. And here it will come minus of length of the string minus 1. That is also that. The character in my string is 8th index is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8.
9.
It is a space character.
Ninth
The
in
character in my
Ninth
string is 8. Okay, correct. So it is at 9 index. Yes, so you have to write my underscore str of 9. Okay. Now slicing. So this one also you might have done. Write the code to get the output instruction. You have sliced this one. So what we need to do without begin, end, and step. So simple my underscore str of colon colon. That will be giving me the whole string. Yes. Now you have sliced this. So that is in the no. You have sliced, although that way may not be the obvious. You are dead. So we begin 0 using len and without step. So simple, same thing. Use start as 0, and this is going to be the length of my underscore str, and then execute this. So we are not using any step value. You have to remove this. This is also giving me the same thing. Third, you have sliced, although there will not, although there will only this without begin and end, but using step. So you have to just write colon 1 at the end. I'm not going to do that again. You with begin, end, and step. What we are doing, same thing. You have to mention this and colon 1 at the end. Then this one. So okay, we have sliced with using begin and end using positive values and step as negative values. Yes, so basically that is going to give me the empty string, right? So I'll be writing print my underscore str, and I'll be writing 0 colon length of my underscore str and colon minus 1. So that will give me the empty string, right? So the print empty string. So it is printing the empty string here. Okay, it will print the empty string. We have sliced this. So ALT, basically we are getting every second character here. So every second character here will be writing 2. That will give me the every second character. Okay. Now ALTH means every third character I'm taking. So the same thing, just the difference will be here now. Take the step as 3, execute this. So this is what we are getting. Now you have sliced this in the reverse order basically, right? So same thing, this is -1, remove this is not required. This will be in the reverse order. So sliced this, use begin, end, and step. So use this begin. I'm starting from -1, correct, and I'm going till the minus of length of my underscore str, correct. and this will be +1. Now run this. We are getting the same thing. Okay. Now you have sliced this. That is basically in the reverse order and taking every second character. So the same thing we can write colon -2. That will also work. Okay. Now the same thing we can begin use only steps. So you don't have to write this thing. Basically this one we can write here. Control S, Control V, and this one we can write here. Colon -2. What will be the output? So let's take this 10, 17, -1. So we are going from left to right, but that will be the empty, right? Empty string. The flies you are to using. So which one I'm taking? I think in YAW is the first vector. This is Y, then A. This is Y. Where is W?
The reverse order, Abhishek.
Okay, in the reverse order it is coming. So way at. Way at, correct. So this one I'm getting basically. So CA, correct. So this one I'm slicing in the reverse order. So I have to get the index here. You can count that. Basically, you can understand, right? So you are to slice in the reverse order. You will be getting the index of Y. Then this will be the start index. This index will be the stop index, and then you will be doing this step as -1. Okay. Someone has posted the code.
Abhishek, it is 1710 -1.
Let's see that.
It would be 1610.
1610
it is 1610 -1.
This should be in the print statement.
Print.
Yes. Now this one. So again, you can do that, right? So done. Now basic operation on this string. What the code to get the output instruction are mentioned below. Learnbay and Python. You just have to do the concatenation. You'll be writing print str1 plus str2. That will be basically concatenating the two strings, right? Now type error can only concatenate a string to str. Here you have to get the type error. So not int. You'll try to compare str1 plus 10. So this will be giving you the type error. Correct? Same thing.
Abhishek, the previous one output will be like Learnbay space Python. String str1 plus str2 will give you Learnbay Python. We can do str1 comma str2. It will also give the same output.
That is basically I wanted you to do the concatenation. That is just printing two values. Okay. That is not the concatenation operation. I wanted you to do the concatenation operation. So we are learning the basic operation. Okay. So str1 plus 10, this will be giving you the error. Now type error can only not float. So you will try to concatenate a string str1 with a float value. So that will be again giving you the error. Okay. So that will give you the error, same error. Find below output Learnbay. So you have to repeat this string 3 times. So you have to simply write str1 multiplied by 3. This will be repeating this string 3 times. Okay. Now type error. So you will try to multiply the sequence or repeat the sequence with a float number 10.20. That will be giving you the error. Okay. And can't multiply sequence by non-int type of str. So we'll try to multiply a string str1 into str2. Okay. So that will give you the error. Okay. Same error. Fine. Now find the below output str1, str2, str3, and str4. Print true by using identity operator between str1 and str2. So str1 and str2 are going to share the same ID. So str1 is str2. This is going to be true, right? Now print false by using identity operator between str1 and str3. So yes, str1 is str3. This is going to be false. Next, print false by using a number between str4 and str3. So this is simple, str4 and str3. Okay. Now if p is available in str1, print true by using membership operation. So print p in str1, that will be simple, that will return you true. And if dollar is available in str3, so let's print this. Here it will be dollar, and at the end it will be 3. This will also be to check if n is available in str3, so print \n, sorry, n is false by using membership operator, so it will be false. Okay. Now complete the below code. This is Python class, so write the code to replace Python with Java, and you should get below error. So basically what you will do, you will write str1 8:14. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. So 8:14 is equal to, will try to replace it with the Java. Okay. Now if you will do that, it will be giving you the item assignment is not possible. Okay. str update does not support item assignment. Now str1 AA, compare str1 and str2, print true by using comparison operator. So that you can do that, right? Now this here also you have to use comparison operator, true by using comparison operator. So you have to write it. So you remember this one, str1. If you will be writing, you want to print it as true, right? So that will basically less than and equal to or greater than and equal to, you may write str2. That will return you true here, right? It is not less than, but it is equal to. True using equality operator. So content is same, it will return you true. Okay, here. So you will be writing double equality. And then false by using equality operator. So you will write here not equal to. And by using comparison operator, so you will be writing less than, only less than. That will be true, correct? Now similarly you can do it here. Now here if you'll be checking the equality operator, that will return false. The ASCII value of is 65, but when you check with the equality operator, it checks with the content, it will return false. But in the case of comparison operator, it will return you error, because the comparison between different data types is not possible. Okay.
Which here 65 should not be in this. It should be integer number, right?
Yes. Yeah. So I think it should return false. Let's see. Comparison should give below error. So let's do that. Print A. It should be giving you less than 65. False. Okay. But if you check with the number, that will return you the error. Right. What I'm trying to do is comparison and to give below error. So here I think I was supposed to use the number. Anyway, you can check it with the number. Okay. So without with the number, if you check, then it will be giving you this type error which we are expecting in the output. So remove this quotation, that will be giving you this error. Okay. Fine. Now next one is compare str1 and print using comparison operator. So this you can do that. I think this will be similar. Comparison operator will give you true. Equality operator will be giving you true, and this will also, this you can get it right. Now let's say in this case comparison operator will give you false because not similar, and equality operator also will give you the false. Apply logical operator between this. So if you will write A and B, then what will be the output? It will be B, isn't it? B. And if I'll be writing A or B, then what will be the output? A, right? Python. Okay. Now apply logical operator and or and not on ever string values and observe the output. So you can check that both are false. Here you will be applying, so both are true, and will give you Learnbay if you're writing A and B, and or will give you Python if you're writing A or B. Okay. Now write the code to get the total count of t in this. So we know that we can simply write my_str.count, and we can write here t, correct? So this will be giving you the total count of T, which is 7. Okay, fine. Now, in the investing, use find and index method. Use find and index method. So for that, I need to run the loop. Okay, this question using, okay, so let's do it this way.
Actually, Abhishek, I was working with this question. I didn't get a solution for this question.
No, this is possible. You need to run the loop here. So you need to run for, I'll be taking one index. Let's say IND is equal to -1. Okay. Now I'll be running the loop here while true. So that is an infinite loop. And I'll be taking one index called count is equal to 0. Now what I'll be doing, I'll be writing IND is equal to my underscore str dot find, and I'm looking for what? T, right? And comma, I'll be writing here IND plus 1. Now if IND equal to -1, then break, else count plus equal to 1. Okay, and finally print count. So let's run this. What happened? This is 7, right? This is what the number we were getting here also, 7. And this, we are getting 7. Clear? So this using loop we have done that. What we have done, we have taken one index value, we have taken -1. Okay, and why I'm taking this index value? So you know, find method works which way? So you can look for a character and you can give the starting point. So I'm giving this starting point here using index IND variable. Okay, now I have given -1. I could have given 0 also, but let's say if you'll be giving 0, then what will happen? So it will add 0 plus 1, so it will start search from this character. So if you have T in the beginning in some string, then it will miss it. So I want to start from the 0. So I have given IND is equal to -1. Now the question is why I am adding +1. So if you'll write IND, then what will happen? It will always start the search. Let's say in the first iteration, it will get the IND as 0, 1, 2. 2 it will get, right? So IND will become 2. And it will come back to the loop again, myString.find. So T, and again it will start looking for the T from 2 index. So every time you'll be getting 2 only, right? Whereas whenever you are getting the index, so let's say now you got the index as 2. So next iteration you want to do it from 3, right? You'll be doing it +1 here. Okay, you'll be doing +1 here. Okay, now so when we'll start searching, so every time we will get the index of T, and if we are getting the index of T, then this condition will not be false, because if it is not found, then this find method will return -1. So for that I have written the break, but if it is not -1, then it will come to the else block and it will increment the count. So if we are getting 7 times T and count is incremented 7 times. In the 8th time when we are going back to the loop, it found that there is no T after this T. So the index find method has returned -1. Okay, and then we are breaking out of the loop since we are coming out of the loop. This is how we have done using the find method. Instead of this find method, you can use index method here, but here you have to use try and except block. Okay, fine everyone.
Abhishek, I did not get if ind is equal to -1.
So this find, you need find, you know that find method, if the T is not found, then find will return -1.
Yes,
you know that, right? Okay.
Yes,
So
right.
last time IND will access the index of this T, correct?
Understood.
And then from here it will go back to the loop. So next time it will look for the T after C or from C onwards. It will not find any T after C.
Then it will return
-1.
Yes.
So when it gives -1, so we have to break out of the loop.
So if we are using index, it will give us value error, right?
Yeah, it will give you the value error.
So how to break if we are using index?
So then you can write here index method, and here you will be writing try. Sorry, not this one. this, if this gets the error, then you will be writing here except break. Okay, if except value error. Okay, if it raises the value error, then break the this one. Otherwise, just count +1. Okay, so there also you are getting 7. Fine.
Okay, we are still to learn this try except, right?
Yes, yes, we are still to learn this.
Yeah, okay.
Clear, everyone? So you can use the index method or you can use the find method. So here I can write using index method, and here I may write using find method. So here I'll be writing find, and this is not required. This is going to be if then break and run this. Okay, fine. So this is done. This is also done, and this is also done. Clear. Now use the code to get the index of 8 in my underscore str using find and index method. So using find, you may write my underscore str dot find, and you may get the index of 8. Okay, or you may get the index of 8 using index method. So you just have to write index method here. Okay, both will give you the index of 8 character, which is fine. Now, what will be the output of the below code? THE, it will return you the first occurrence of THE. Where is that THE, TH, TH, THE, THE? There is nothing, right? There is nowhere THE, right? It will be giving you the error. Okay, this find method will, it will give you -1. Index method will give you the error, value error. Now, T 9, 15, between 9 and 15. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9, 10, 11. So that will be 11, right? At 11 index, this will be giving you 11. And R find U. So first occurrence of U will be what? First occurrence of U from the right side. So this U. So I don't know what is the index of it. So you just run this, you'll be getting the index of U. And 63 R index, that will also return you 63. Okay, fine. Okay, now write a program which applies strip method if any string method, if any string which will be taken from the user starts and ends with space, or applies R strip if string only ends with space, or applies L strip if strings only start with a space. So basically you will take one string. Let's take my underscore str is equal to input, enter a string. Okay, now let's say I'll be writing if my underscore str dot starts with a space character and this dot ends with. Okay, if it is starting and ending both, then you apply print applying strip method as string starts and ends with a space character. Okay, so we can write here my underscore str dot strip. Okay, or else you may write if it is, let's say, only starting with the space character, then you may write elif. If my underscore str starts with a space character, then you'll be writing here applying else strip method. Else strip method, because it's as string starts with the space. Okay, so you'll apply else strip method. Similarly, else you'll be writing else applying r strip method because it ends with a string. So applying r strip method because it ends with a space. So you'll be writing r strip. Okay. Now let's execute this. Let's see which one is getting applied. I have a string which is having a space, then this and enter. So applying else strip method because spaces in the beginning. Okay. Now let's say if we are having these spaces on the right hand side, then it will apply r strip method. And if we are having these spaces on both the sides, then it will be applying strip method. Okay, fine. That's perfectly good. Now write the code to convert all alphabet in my string into uppercase. Write the code to convert all alphabet into lowercase, and write the code to swap the cases. So simple. You may write my underscore str dot lower. You have, and sorry, this is upper. UPPER, and here you will be writing lower, and here you will be writing swap case. Okay, this is the last simple. First one is all in the uppercase, next one is in the lower case, and next one is in the swap case. Okay, now write the code which takes one string from the user, and if you start with a small case letter, then convert it to the corresponding capital letter. Otherwise, if start with the capital letter, then convert first character of every word in that string into the capital letter. Basically, we have to check here. The only thing is if else condition. So we'll be taking the input string from the user. My underscore str is equal to input enter a string. Okay, user will enter a string. Now, if it starts with a small case letter, then convert it to the corresponding capital letter. Otherwise, if start with the capital letter, then convert first character of every word in that string into the capital letter. So first character of every word, right? Fine. So I'll be checking here if my underscore str of 0 small case letter, right? So I think that is
is lower.
ORD of Z, correct. You can check is lower method also. 122. I wanted to do it with the, what is that? This. Let's apply is lower method. Okay. If it is in the lower case, then what you will be doing? You will be writing here
print my str dot capitalize.
Capitalize. Okay, and else if it is in the uppercase, so what will be writing? Then we'll be writing
str
dot title, right? So let's say if I'm writing it in the upper smaller case, so that is going to capitalize. And if I'll be running this and the first letter in the capital, rest all are small, then it will be doing the title. Correct. Fine. Now take a string from user and check if it is alphanumeric, alphabet, digit, all letters are in the lowercase. So here what you will be writing? Alnum, right? Use alnum function. Here you'll be writing alpha. Here you'll be writing is digit, right? So basically this is alnum, is alpha, is digit, and this will be all lowercase, right? So is lower, all uppercase, is upper. Then we have in title case is title, and then we have a space character is space. We can check is numeric, you may write is numeric, and all numbers are in this is a string or decimal, so is decimal function. Okay, these are all the different functions you can check. Okay, take any number, any value, any string, and check with all these functions. So basically, I should write this.
Abhishek, here I was checking on the is numeric one. Enter a string. I entered the string as this one. Just check the chat box. I got false.
What chat box? What you have posted? Backslash U0BC. So let's say we have str1 is equal to backslash U00BC. So print str1 dot is numeric. That is returning true. Okay, fine. Now,
false. I don't know why.
Probably you are not keeping it in the quotation.
I'll check. Okay, I'll check.
Probably takes a string as input and prints true if the string is valid identifier, else return false. So which one you have to use? You have to use is identifier. And remember, there was an exception. Can anyone tell me what was that exception? What was that exception in the is identifier?
Keywords.
Keywords will return you true. Okay. What will be the output of the below code? CHR of 65 plus CHR of 97. Capital A plus small a, right? So whether it is printable? Yes, it is printable. CHR of 27 and 97. Check. I think that is the space characters. So that will return you false because it is executable, right? Backslash n is executable, so it is not printable. Okay, this empty string is printable, so it will print the empty string. Now, what will be the output of the below code? So
Abhishek,
yeah.
Abhishek, one question. On the second one, s is equal to character 27. I don't know. First of all, the output of character 27 is unknown to me.
No problem. Check here. No, CHR 27. Even I don't know whether. Do you think? Do I remember all these things? No.
So
it is backslash 1b. Okay.
So what is this output?
This is the hexadecimal, or you can say Unicode representation. Go here and take the ASCII table and check what is the value you have at the 27. Okay, so come here. What is this? So 24, 5, 6, 7. This is
1A.
33. Octet 33. Character is not written here.
Okay. Now, when you are adding character 27 plus character 97, the answer is X1BA.
It is a escape sequence. Okay. It is a escape. ESC.
Okay.
ESC. Okay. Yes, tell me now.
So this is not printable.
No, this is not printable. No. Let's see that. If you are, let's say if you are printing here CHR of 20C and print it, can you print escape? Let's see that. Then I don't know whether it is printable. Print. No, I will be writing. Okay. So it is going to print backslash X1B, right? So when you are writing CHR of 27, that is executing, right? And the escape is not printable. Can you let's say when you type escape, is it do anything? Let's say if you are pressing A, it is writing A on this screen, right? Correct? But when you are pressing escape, it is writing something on the screen, no, right? So that is not printable, right?
Okay.
So this is it. Now what we have, this one you know already. is ASCII. You can check all these things. This is not ASCII character, so this will give you false. Rest all are fine, so they are included into the ASCII. This one also, we have discussed already, case forward and lower method. Write the code, start using L-just method, R-just method. How to do that? So what we want, my underscore str is equal to Python. Okay, how many characters you have? 6. So if you will write my underscore str dot L just, okay, and L just method. Now it takes width and fill character. So you have 6. I want 8 characters, and I want to fill it by the star. Okay. Now let's run this. So we are getting 2 characters on the right hand side. So L just means so justify towards left hand side. Okay, means all the characters will be on the left hand side and star will be padded on the right hand side. Now if you'll be using R just, then justification towards right hand side, here you use R just, and then it will be this. And if you have using just method, do you have just method?
We have center.
Correct, center method we have. So we will be using print my underscore str dot center, and we'll be using 10 comma star. I think we'll be getting yes. This is what. Okay. Fine, everyone. This is it. Now find the length of the my underscore str. This is quite simple. I think you have to just write print len of my underscore str and write this whole thing into the my str. My underscore str is equal to this. Execute this, will be getting the length as 55. Okay. Now count. So you have to apply count method, print my underscore str dot count, and you have to count number of times p is repeating, right? So you just write this into the my str. My underscore str is equal to this. Execute this, so this will be 9. Okay. Now you have to print this. So all occurrences of p basically you have to print, right? So this you can do with this. So you have to print ind. Remove this is not required, and this is also not required. This is also not required. My underscore str.
Not P here. Here it is T ABC.
Correct. P. Yes.
We need to declare my underscore str.
That is defined here, no? My underscore str. I'm taking from here.
Okay.
So I will define this here also, so that it doesn't create any confusion. I'll be writing this. Okay. So what it is doing, first of all, and this code I have already explained. The only thing I'm changing is I'm printing the index value every time. So first, while true. So this is an infinite loop. If you will not write this break statement, it will keep on running. So let's say if I will comment this, okay. Let's say if I will comment this and I will write pass here, then it will keep on running infinitely. Okay. So it is keep on running. Fine. It will never stop. Okay. So we need to stop this loop somewhere. To stop this loop, what we need to do here is, so we will be breaking this loop. So how you can break this loop? By using the break statement. So whenever a condition is satisfied, I'll be breaking out of the loop. What condition? So when we will be reaching at the end, and if we don't find at the end, if we don't find p, then it will return -1. And if it is -1, then we will break out of the loop. If it is not -1, so it will return some index where p is, p, you are able to find p. So in that case, it will print that index. Okay. So now let's execute this. So if you will execute, then what will happen? First thing is true, so it will come here. So first it will execute right hand side part. In that, my str dot find p from where? -1 plus 1, that is 0. From 0, so at 0 index only p is found, so it will return 0. This method will return 0, so ind will become 0. 0 equal to -1, this is false, so print ind which is 0. Now go back to the loop, it is still true. Now come here, my str dot find p from 0 plus 1. So start finding p from 1 index onwards. So the next p is at this index, which is 6 index. So it will return 6 index, ind will become 6. 6 is equal to -1, this is false. It will print the index. Okay. Clear everyone? Then again from next after 6 it will look for the next index where p is found, so it will be at 8 index, right? So it will again print the 8 index and so on. This is how this code is executed.
Abhishek, I have posted something in the chat box. We can do this way as well, right?
See, one program can be written in different way. It is not like you have to do in the same way, but if you have done it, if x of I equal to p, then x dot find p of I. Is it giving you the output?
Yes.
Then it is fine.
You have to, x is not defined.
Define x.
Working, it is fine. Okay. Now, so the next one is you have to apply which method? You have to apply split method, right? On this thing. So you will be writing print x dot split. That will be giving you the, this is simple, right? Now write a Python order to find the below output. What you need to do here, you'll be writing print x dot split, right? First you are splitting it. Then what you are going to do, you are going to reverse it, right? So here you will be writing : -1. You have reversed it. Now this one you will be passing as an argument to the join function, right? And then dot, you will be joining it using a space character. Correct? We are getting the same thing. Okay, fine. Now this one is very simple. You just have to write print x dot, or you can write x of : -1. This will reverse the whole string. Okay. Now we have to reverse this one. So what we can do, we will be writing print x dot split. First we are splitting it, and then what we are doing here, I'll be writing here I : -1 for I in x dot split. So this will print this, right? Now this I have to give to the join function. So I'll be writing this inside the join function and then dot with a space character. Run this. Okay. Clear everyone? Yes, one is clear?
Yes.
Okay. Now next what we have this. So you have to apply which method? Title method.
Title method.
This is capitalize. This one you have to do Python program to if substring is found in my underscore str, then it will print the index of first occurrence of
Replace
the
method.
first character. Yeah, so you have to apply the replace method, right? So you will be writing print my underscore or x dot replace, and you will be writing substring. So The old string is this one. No, what it is index
I think
method,
it's
no?
not replace
No,
method,
it
index
is
method.
not
It's index
replace.
Index
method.
method, sorry.
Indexing
Index,
method.
PI.
Define the substring first.
Substring is equal to
Substring is
What happened?
define the
declare the substring. Define the substring.
Why it is required? I am passing the substring as an argument. That's also it should give me, no? Is it mandatory to declare it?
No.
So it is giving me the value error basically. It is not found, so it is giving 29. Let's say it will be writing index.
Yeah, I have posted the same thing in chat box. It's coming for me.
So why I was getting the error? Because here when I have defined the x, in that case this p was small. P was small, okay. Now we have this is fine, right? Now we have this one. So we have to replace this one. So we have to use print my or x dot replace and old string is pack spec, and we have to replace it with pack. So this is the old string and we have to replace it with pack. So this is the new string. Okay. Now how we should do that? Can we do it this way?
Center.
Center.
Yeah, it's center. But you mentioned adjust and adjust, right?
My x dot center method, and here we'll be applying the center method. Will be applying length. No.
We have to use rjust and ljust.
Length of x.
Length of x, comma start. Okay, fine.
But you mentioned implement adjust and adjust, right?
Sorry.
In question you just typed right implements adjust and adjust.
Implement adjust. Why? Because I have copied it from somewhere else. So there also it is
okay,
written.
okay.
You can implement adjust also. That way also you can do. Then in that case, what you have to do? You have to do the concatenation. Okay. So you may write print. First of all, what you need to do? Let's say this is the x. Print x. This is the string, right? Now what you need to do? You need to first get the length of the x. $21, right? Now what I'll be doing? I want this spec dot. If I'll do the rjust, and then it will be right justified, and I want the spec underscore position. comma star. We will get the star in the beginning. Okay. Now what we need to do, after this we will be concatenating it. Or just both will not work together. Now do it using center.
Or else if we
that becomes complicated.
Okay.
Yes. It is possible. I think I have given the solution in some batch, but that becomes quite complicated. Not required. When you have the center method, do it using center. Okay.
Is it possible by doing repetition operation on star?
Yes, that's what I was thinking of. But again, you are doing only RJust, right? So you will ask me that you have asked to do using RJust and LJust. So better to do it with the center. Okay. So you have to do the repetition operation on this star.
Sorry,
Abhishek, I posted one solution into the chat box. If you can just have a look.
Okay. So substring we need to define, right? This is the substring. Same substring. Check, right? PECK. Input string is going to be this one. Yeah, that's fine. So what you are doing, find, then you are doing the RJust on that. So you have the right justified, then dot correct. This is fine. Yes. So first he has found the index of the substring, then he has done the RJust, which we have done, and then on that he has applied the LJust function. That's correct. Fine. So we are done with the string assignment. Anything else? We have the list assignment.
Can we do with loop?
This one?
Can we do loop assignment?
Loop assignment, I think yesterday only I have uploaded, right? So take some time for that. Okay. I think list assignment is also pending and dictionary assignment is also pending, right? The dictionary also I have given yesterday, right? So let's do the list assignment.
Abhishek.
Yeah.
List assignment, I had checked, it was more of like loop assignment. 90% of the questions.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, so I did not touch it until yesterday. So can we get some more time for us to practice on it before we discuss it in the class?
Okay, no problem. So loop assignment then we'll do next week.
Yeah, in the loop assignment we can take up the list as well because most of the questions are pertaining to loop.
Sure.
Yeah, it's like list methods were not in assignments. It's more of kind every question has loop in it.
No, you have to do it using list also and using using list method also and using loop also, both.
In question you have mentioned like using loop.
Using loop, yeah.
Okay. No,
90% of the question.
Try it. Yeah.
90% of the question it has.
I got it. So try it. If it is possible, then fine. Otherwise, we will discuss it in the class. Okay. Yeah. And a few problems are possible using list also and using loop also. So that's why I think I have given if you can you can.
Yeah. Some 70% questions can be possible.
Solutions were possible. It's like I have completed almost 90%. It is solution is possible, but we feel like more it's kind of a loop, not list operations.
Okay. Then fine. Then so you have done that. Then let's do it Monday. Okay, let's do it on Monday.
Yeah,
we'll
sure.
see that which all assignments are possible using method and which all using loop. Okay.
Yeah.
Fine then. So anything else?